Severe depression. Dementia is often accompanied by mood changes. As people begin to experience memory loss, challenges with socialization, and difficulty with daily tasks, feelings of depression may emerge. There may also be a link between dementia and depression that goes beyond these immediate effects. Experiencing depression earlier in life could potentially increase the risk of developing dementia later in life. Stay tuned as we continue to explore the relationship between depression and dementia. Studies suggest a link between depression and an increased risk of dementia. A Swedish study conducted in 2020 compared the risk of dementia between people with and without depression. The results showed that those diagnosed with depression had an increased risk of developing dementia. The risk of dementia was particularly high in the first year after being diagnosed with depression. Although the risk decreased over time, it remained significantly higher more than 2 decades after the initial diagnosis of depression. In addition, the researchers observed that elevated depressive symptoms in early adulthood, ages 20 to 49, and later in life, ages 70 to 89, were associated with late-life cognitive impairment and a faster rate of cognitive decline. The cognitive changes associated with dementia can significantly affect a person's mood and emotions, often leading to the emergence of depression as a symptom. It's not uncommon for depression to be a symptom of dementia. According to a 2015 review, up to 40% of people with dementia may experience depression. In addition, many symptoms of dementia overlap with those of depression, including difficulties with memory and concentration, feelings of sadness or hopelessness, loss of interest in previously enjoyable activities, and social withdrawal. Because of the considerable overlap in symptoms, diagnosing depression in people with dementia can be challenging. Whether occurring independently or at the same time, people with symptoms of dementia or depression should be evaluated by a healthcare provider. Early intervention and treatment can significantly improve quality of life. Dementia is a syndrome that is characterized by the progressive deterioration of nerve cells and brain damage caused by various diseases. This deterioration results in a decline in cognitive abilities that exceeds the typical age-related changes. Although consciousness is typically maintained, cognitive impairment is frequently accompanied or preceded by changes in mood, behavior, or motivation. The ramifications of dementia extend across physical, psychological, social, and economic dimensions, impacting not only those living with the condition but also their caregivers, families, and society at large. Manifestations of dementia vary significantly among individuals, influenced by underlying causes, coexisting health issues, and pre-existing cognitive abilities. Age does represent a significant risk factor. However, dementia isn't an inevitable consequence of aging. Dementia also isn't confined to older populations. Young-onset dementia, occurring before age 65, constitutes up to 9% of cases. While symptom management strategies exist, most forms of dementia lack a cure. Hence, preventing conditions associated with its development becomes paramount in mitigating risk. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.